Alright, so welcome back to another episode in my Star Wars tryout series. So, yeah, in this episode, I want to try and recreate this hologram material that we can see here. So, I'm going to keep this as a reference and recreate this effect in Unreal Engine. So, yeah, let's see how accurate I can be. So as I can see here, we see that some kind of lines, like it's like a kind of like an old TV screen, and then also we see some downward, I don't know what they are, and also in the lower part is invisible. Alright, so let's go to my project. This is where I created the hyperdrive. Let's go outside. No, let's create another level. Let's call it hologram. Okay, right, now I'll add we don't have any character meshes here, do we? No. Yeah, it's alright. So let's download one. No, actually we can import the third person character into this project. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Where is this character? Right here. I'll place it, and it has two materials. Okay, let me, this is just logo. Let me open the skeletal mesh and see what each of these materials are. This is just a logo. This is the whole body. Okay. Right, so basically this is the material, and I have to apply whatever I am doing after everything we have done here. Maybe in order to keep things simple, I think I can simplify this further. Well, I downloaded this character and imported it into the project because I think if I go with this material, it's already too complicated, so what I'm trying to do will not be clear. So this material, on the other hand, is simple. It only has this base texture and metallic map and specular map and the normal map. Yeah, that's all. So we can go with this. Let me close this and let me drag and drop this into the project. I don't need this one now. Alright, now let's start editing the material. So first I'm going to make this translucent, and then I need some material like strips texture. Let's see, maybe it should be horizontally strips. Now Actually, yeah. They are also stock photos. Why? Okay, let's go with this one. I'll name it as strips and connect here, and here I'll use R value as the opacity, and yeah, let's see how it works. Okay, now we're starting to see the strips, but they are not as I expected, because okay, so I don't think I can use a texture here. Maybe we need to do some other approach. Okay, let's get okay, let's get the world position, and then let's mask this and get only the B value, that means the height value. And let's try something like this. Let's get the modulus of this by dividing, let me promote this to a parameter, let's call it vertical gap, and the default value should be, I'll put power 5 and use that as the opacity and apply. I think I would need a material instance here, because otherwise because using a material instance I can easily change the parameters and see how it works. Alright, wait, what? Why does this look creepy though? Why do I see inside his eyeballs? Did it happen because I changed the material domain to translucent? Let's see. Yeah. Okay, let's not worry about that problem now, because to work this effect properly I need a 3D model without the internal organs, right? But here it works all right. Now I'll open this material instance. Maybe as for this preview material I can use this one. Let's see. Yeah, now let's try decreasing this gap. Okay, it becomes like this. Then okay, and now instead of making this fully transparent, in between these gaps as here. I think I should do something else. Yeah, okay, let's try clamping. Minimum value, let's try 0.4 and see what happens. Right, but still for the values larger than point 0.4, we get this gradient effect. Maybe we should get rid of that because I don't see any gradients here. So what can I do about that? Alright, we have, now let me delete this. We have an if node. So if A, for B I'll use 0.5, and no, actually not 0.5, I could use this one divided by 2. Yeah, if that's the case, now if that means when this is 5, if A is larger than 2.5, I will have this value, this color, and if it is smaller than 2.5, I will have this value. So for A, this one, can I, oh, I can't promote to parameter, why is that? What about a constant? Okay, then I can come promote to parameter. Alright, max opacity, I'll use that for this case also. And let's have another parameter called min opacity, and let's plug this into the opacity. So max opacity, let's say 0.8, and min opacity 0. Alright, so you can see that effect is working. Let me apply this and see it in the instance. Right, now we don't have that gradient, but I guess we should further increase the gap maybe. Oh, that seems too much. Okay, one is better. Alright, and if I change the min opacity to, let's say, 0.3, opacity to 1, it's like this. Oh, 0.5, it's like this. Okay, now we need some color multiplier, and let's try that. Let me promote this to a parameter. I'll call it emissive color. Let's use something like this, and I'll multiply this color with the, no, let's see how it looks first. Alright, let's apply and see how it looks in the final result. In here, I mean, okay, so now I don't see the real character details at all, so maybe we should lower this. Alright, now we can see. I think I should change the max opacity to 1 to see more details of the character. And you can see, we can see the inner face of this leg from here. So actually that's because this model has a face here, so to properly work this effect we should get rid of such faces, but I am not going to focus on that. Okay, now what else is missing? This yeah, noise kind of a thing. And to see this character clearly we need some dark background, so I'll duplicate this one and place it like this so we can see the character properly. Maybe I should turn down the light a little bit also. One, and I make it movable. Skylight also movable, and the intensity I'll okay. And yeah, I think we should change the base color also a little bit. Maybe what happens if I multiply it with this color? Let's see. Well, yeah, we lose the details. No, that's not good. So what if I multiply this with, let me disable the emission first, and I'll multiply only one channel of this, of the base color with the emission. Okay, now we have some detail. Yeah, maybe only the blue channel. Oh, let's try only the blue channel here. Right, and the emission too. I don't have to actually multiply. Maybe this, I kind of feel like this character is too much transparent, so maybe we can, instead of dividing this by 2, let me promote this to a parameter and let's call it gap divider, and it cannot be 0. For the default value I put 2, but I'm going to change it in the instance. Right, now instead of if I keep increasing that, okay, let me increase the gap to 1. Right, for the emission also, instead of just one color, let's use this. That could give us better results. Yes, now we see more details of the character. See, of course. Now if I increase this, okay, now it's better. Right, I'm going to stick with this color. Okay, what's next? Okay, we need this effect, this vertically flowing down effect. Let's see, how can I do that? Right, let's do something like this. Get the exact setup. No, yeah, duplicate the same thing. What happens now to the parameter names? And then instead of the world position, I'll add this to the mask. I'll add time. And then let's add to multiply. Yeah, let's multiply this value with the output we get here and use it as the opacity. Let's see what happens. Oh, something is happening, though I'm not sure what exactly going on. Actually, I wanted it to, oh, not like this. Yeah, I shouldn't do multiply. Let's try adding it then. Okay, we see some effect. Let's apply first and see how it looks here. What? I don't see anything now. Okay, maybe here. Let's try different values. I'll promote this to constant. For this one I'll add 0.8 and this one I'll make it 1. And apply. Also I need some way to control this, the speed of this, so I want just to a parameter, let's call it time scale, and I'll make it 1 here. And this is how it looks now, but it's still not good, not correct. Or maybe here instead of 0.8 I'll make it like 0.5. Also I'll change this one into another parameter, let's call it vertical gap 2. And this one gap divider 2. Apply. Okay, so it looks like this now. Let's try further modifying these values. What if I put 10, 100, no, 50, 20, 40. Okay, 40 looks good. And I'll increase the time scale into 10, no, 50. I hardly see a difference. Maybe it's too fast. Now I see some vertical stuff going down. Okay, let me make it more flexible by converting these to parameters. Min to max 2. Right, now we have a couple of more stuff we can modify. Min 2, well, I'll make it 2. Okay, what's para? Right. Vertical gap 2, let's make it 20, 50, 100, no, 50, this should be max 2. And this divider 2. Okay, we have divider 2. Where's the divider 2? Alright, let's make it 2. Okay, 3. And let's try faster values. Min 2, let's try. Okay, now we see the effect. See, somewhat similar to this, but it has more randomness. See, with some kind of a shakiness, it has some randomness actually. Shall we give some noise? Yeah, we have noise texture here. Let's multiply that with this one and see what happens. And I'm going to move it with time. Texture coordinate and plus time. Let's see what happens. I'm not sure. Let's just see. Okay, it definitely has some effect, but not exactly what I need. So maybe if I increase the scale of this, I will have something. Nice scale. Let's try 0.1. Okay, now this is not exactly what you see in Star Wars, but yeah, I think this will also work with the proper model. I don't know. Okay, let's apply some animation to this character and see how it looks. Okay, I have this animation. Let me put it here and delete this one. Let's play the game. Okay, this is my hologram material. It's not exactly as in Star Wars, but I think this will be enough, a good place to start, and customize this and you will have the perfect one. And yeah, I'll stop this episode at this point. So here is the final result. The hologram material I created. And yeah, I'll stop this episode at this point. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link would be in the description below. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.